Whereas you go, I've played against MLS teams, NASL teams, and as you say, it's the carnival atmosphere.
Yeah.
And although that is good for younger kids and stuff, eventually there'll come a point, and hopefully when they eventually have relegation and promotion, that the real competitive heart and soul will bring itself forward in American soccer.
That's another factor that we've spoken about. We've had conversations about this before. In the UK, in any league, you can work your way up. You can, if you're a third division team, no matter how far-fetched it may seem, you could get to the English Premier League. You could get there if your team worked hard enough to get there and get promoted. Like you playing for the OC Blues in a lower division below the MLS, still a great division, competitive, well, but does it? I mean, you don't have the aspect of getting to the MLS unless it's all down to funding, right? It's all down to the money you can get to perhaps play in the MLS, and that takes away from the aspect of competitiveness, because you can win the competition, great award, fantastic, it's a great achievement, but you want to be able to get a shot at these bigger teams, and you want to be able to get in to play against teams like that. And in Scotland and England, and any division in Europe, they all have upper like relegation, demotion. When I try to describe it to one of my friends, one of the co-workers in here, they're like, when's the playoffs then? Like, what do you mean you go down a division? And I'm just like, you go down a division if you can't hack it in the top division, and that's what makes it so competitive.
Yeah, I mean it really does, and it makes it life or death.
Yeah.
And the most interesting part of any season in the UK is when you come to the end. You've got the winners of the Premier League, and more importantly, probably one of the most exciting games in the whole world is the Championship playoff game. The 50, 60 million, I think it might even be more now.
I think it is. I think it's up to $72 million.
It's like a $75 million game, and one of my ex-teammates and friends, Craig Bryson, actually played in that game this year with Derby County, and they were very unfortunate to go through. But these are the games that they not only capture the spirit of the Derby fans and the opposing team, which was QPR. I think. But it captures the imagination of the whole of the UK.
Yeah.
And America need to now get to the point where they're not only capturing their fans, they're capturing the whole nation.
Yeah.
And one way to get that is, and listen, finances dictate everything in sport and in life, but what you've got with the UK leagues is a team who may not have the finances and may not have the backing of a billionaire.
Yeah.
With a good coach, good scouting and good players, they can still have the fairy tale adventure of working themselves from the third division to the Premiership. And you can't get that anywhere else. You can't get that here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they can start to bring in the promotion and relegation, it will change the face of soccer here.
Well, I mean, that's the point to close it on, because that is the biggest factor. I think that's the one that has to be encouraged here. But as you said, money speaks volumes, and if you've not got the money to get into the MLS, then you don't get in the MLS. So thanks again, Allan Russell. Great perspective on that, and we'll bring you more coverage on this issue in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to TYT Sports. Don't forget to check out Allan's training program, DominateSoccerTraining.com, which is in the description below. And details to find Allan on Twitter @DominateSoccer, Instagram @DominateSoccer.